Orville, can you see the stream yet? Islands in the Stream. Remember that song? This is Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. I was like,
wow, I don't know.
Yeah. I am sad to say that I remember. We have music. You're gonna. That a boy. 1, 2, no, I'm just kidding. We're not going to count. I'm just kidding. Welcome live. We are here, DDL2 in Camarillo, California. I'm not wearing a mask because I'm asymptomatic, and screw you all. All right, we're here in Camarillo, California, about 10 miles from the factory in Oxnard, and we have a special event planned for you today. We're going to be talking about tooling. It's Haas tooling. If you weren't aware, Haas Automation is going to start selling tooling. So just like we did in the late 80s, where we brought a whole bunch of new stuff, I can't remember what Scott wanted me to say, to machine tools, now we're doing the same for tooling. High quality tools, great price, all the prices are right on the website, and the best part is you can buy the tools with just a few clicks. You can buy it direct, add to cart, we ship it directly to your house. Any orders over $99 are free shipping, blah, blah, blah. Okay, today we're gonna be at 3 different locations. They're just a few feet apart. We're going to start with Mr. Mark Terryberry over here. I'm sure you all know him from Tip of the Day. Say hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Attaboy. Then we're going to transition over here to the VF3SS. I've got Mr. John Nelson, who's very safe. He's got all his PPE on. And John's our senior applications engineer, who has really been at the forefront of all the testing. So all these tools you see here, we've tested them all at the factory. These are all Haas tested, and they're great quality tools, and John's going to show you how. So John, we'll see you in just a few minutes. All right, let's get started with Mark. Mark's got a great demo planned for you, but it's a little difficult to see the demo. We really want to focus on the tools. So Mark, talk a little bit about your demo, but more about the tools that you have and why you selected those tools.
You bet. Thanks a lot, Brian. Okay, so I'm going to focus on 3 tools today. There's of course more than that loaded here in the machine. But as Brian was mentioning, it is a little bit to see this particular demo. What we're making is this part here. Once I start it running here, it's going to pretty much be like a car wash inside here, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to see. But we're making this part here, all kinds of contouring, some 5-axis work, some milling, and some drilling. And I'm going to start it going here. And in the meantime, let's talk about what's starting off here. We've got this face mill that's going to deck off the part to begin with. That's going to be real slick. Then we're going to come in and do some profiling.
Yep, let's do the same thing here. I was just thinking the same thing.
Okay, all right. So we're going to start off with this face mill here. Pretty neat. We sell the body, we sell the tool holder, and we sell the inserts as well, of course. And that's what we're going to deck off the top of the part to get us started for machining. Then we're going to move over to this high performance end mill, great for doing a lot of stock clearing. And that's going to pretty much take care of all the profiling of the part. We're going to do the top side, and then the bottom side we're going to machine out a pocket on the bottom. And then we're going to finish up with this TSC, or through spindle coolant drill. Carbide, of course, and it's got a high-end coating on it there, so it's got maximum material removal. So that kind of covers the tools that we're talking about. Now that our demo's done here, we can also kind of take a quick look at, this is some of the stuff that's coming down the road, probably pretty quickly here. You'll see this on HaasTooling.com. We've got these fancy 5-axis vices, kind of similar to some of the things you see in the marketplace now, and those can be mounted on these 0-point something or other.
0-point clamping.
0-point clamping fixtures. Very low profile, you notice here. We've got one of these clamped to this block here, and then 5-axis vise on top of it. Super slick way to fix your part. With all that being said, I'd like to bring in a guest. Ricky Gray is one of the managers. I'm looking too much at Sal's camera, and I shouldn't even know who Sal is. Shouldn't even see Sal.
Sal doesn't exist, remember?
Sal doesn't exist to me. No more. I can't even see him. So we're gonna talk to Ricky Gray. He's one of the supervisors or managers here in the factory. He was responsible for a lot of how this whole HaasTooling.com got started. Can't speak. How's it going, Ricky? Come on in. Hi, Hi, Mark. How's it going? Let's talk about tooling. So we talk about tooling for a few minutes. Then we say, thanks a lot, Ricky. That was great information. Now I'd like to hand it off again to Brian and John. They're over here, and they're going to start talking about the wide array of tooling that you can get.
Okay. Now, see, that was a fail there because one of you have to be on me. No? No, Sal's close-up guy. Sal?
You said
Yeah.
live. From what I was watching, live was me, so probably Rick would probably have to been. He wouldn't be right here, Rick. Or he would have been. We're live right now? I was live until he switched it.
Now, hang on. Before you move, you're going to, because we don't want to, I don't want to be in Mark's shot. So I'm going to be over here. So somebody, Rick or Tyler has to pick me up.
So I thought that Tyler was going to move last.
It's not moving. It's somebody's got to pick me up so you can switch.
Here's what I think happened. Sal is always going to be on tools. So Sal is almost like Sal.
We forget, right?
It's between
Sal
Tyler
doesn't
and
exist.
Rick.
That's right.
Between Tyler and Rick. So you guys pretty close. So we need to move first before Sal gets in. No. So while Tyler is
Yeah, you need to move
having the
last.
conversation, you go with Brian. Yes. So as soon as that conversation is finished, you're going to be live with Brian.
Yep.
The thing is, like, I thought I was live, so I didn't know. It's like,
Well, see that this is why we're doing this right now.
working out right now.
So Frank,
Try to hand it off to.
Let's do it again.
Frank, are you listening?
Sing it from the beginning. Yes.
Okay. So, okay, but we need to know when Mark's wrapping up and is about to toss it to me, whose camera are you going to be on?
I was on Tyler. I'm going to stay on
He's going to stay on Tyler, so Rick is going to come frame up on you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go again. Okay, so I'm talking with Ricky. So Ricky, that was great information about how this all got started. Thank you so much for joining us. Get the hell out. And now I'd like to throw it back over to Brian and John, who are over here on the table looking at all the different tooling kits that are available.
Oh, shit. You settled and then you moved again.
I don't know, because
He figured he had the tape. That's okay. Let's do it one more time.
Let's do it one more time.
Let's do that one more time. That's cool. We're getting it right now. Okay. Frank, you with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're on Tyler, right? So Ricky, thanks so much for all that great information about the genesis of Haas, what HaasTooling.com is. Now I'd like to throw it back over to Brian and John, who are over here at the table, and they're about to look at all the myriad kits that you can get online here.
All right. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. So let's come over here. We've got all these great tools. Let's start over here with these kits. And the best thing about these kits is the way I've stacked them up on these boxes. You'll notice that don't give anybody else credit because I did this. And so, John, why don't we talk about some of these tools? Let's start with this holder here, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So obviously we have a kind of one of our smaller shell mill, face mill holders. If you look closely, you can see that it's really every part of the grind and the black oxiding and the just. Oh shit! Why did I pick it up?
You can
I'm not
point.
supposed to.
You can point.
So yeah, the grinding, just every bit of finishing on it's really high quality. There might be some concern out there whether or not this stuff is high quality tooling, and yeah, you take a quick look at it. It looks really good. Even this ER16 collet wrench looks really good.
How about this pull stud right here? Is that amazing or what?
That is an amazing pull stud. In fact, pull studs are really the most important things in machining.
They really are.
You know what? You
Your
can't do
tools
anything
can
without
be held.
without a good pull stud holding it all together.
That's right. That is a great point. Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move over. We're gonna move over a little bit here. We're gonna. Well, wait. No, see, that didn't work. You can't do that. You got to go on Tyler. Once we're done here, I'm gonna give a cue that hey, okay, I think we're done looking at these kits here. That's when Sal backs out.
Yeah, and then I follow you guys.
Yes, and you got to go to Tyler or Rick. Yeah, there was one point where you said, well, I don't know. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
Maybe stall a little bit before you switch to the.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, here's the thing. While you were there, I was on you and you started like moving around.
Yeah, so that's what happens if I'm really tight, like you guys want. And if I'm super tight, I can't get the wrench in there, so I'm gonna have to move down to the wrench.
I don't think you need to be that tight.
So yeah, so I just widened it up a bit. That way I don't have to move the camera.
Yeah.
out.
So if you just basically make this whole thing.
Exactly. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we want to tend towards as wide
But
a close-up as you can get. Despite what guys had said, I mean, that's just going to be better for you.
Yeah.
And, and it's going to be beautiful for the viewer anyway.
Perfect. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So
I'm still on style.
Okay.
When you guys leave, I'm gonna go to title.
No, before they leave.
he has to be out of the shot.
So what was your cue like?
Okay, well, hey, John, that was great. Thanks for looking at tools.
Okay, perfect.
That's when you leave.
Okay.
Yeah, so why don't we go down here and take a look at this next set of kits? Because
Okay.
there's even more tool holders and tools as well.
We've got the visuals, so we're going to let Sal clear out. In worst case, I say, hey, Sal, we're going to move to the next station. It's not a big deal if we have to do that once.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So before we do that, you guys are gonna land here, right?
Yes,
Yes.
that white piece of paper is going to be your next.
So for this one, I know Frank wants you to be straight on.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know how
It's
you're
not
going to do
work
that.
with them there. So I'm gonna just be here.
Yep.
Same thing with here.
Yep.
There you'll be able to be more square there if you back up just a little bit, I think.
Now because now when they move, you're not in our way.
Yeah, this one is the one you won't be able to be square on.
So I guess
Okay. So then we come around. Okay, now we've got some other stuff over here.
Yeah, we've got huge 50
Here's some
capers
more
pull
kits.
studs. Those are insane.
And here's a crazy looking wrench. Let's put it at a little angle right there so you can see
Very
it.
nice. And a sweet ass. Wow, look at that. That is a it's 5
Yeah,
flute
Sal, you want to get a
end mill
close
for
up on
some
that?
serious monstrous end milling.
And then we have this red plastic container, which is unbelievable.
That's right.
Don't we want Sal to be in front of the thing all the time?
He can't be.
How
He'll
is
be
he
in the
going to be?
shot.
How are you going to have a shot to switch to if he's right there? I think for this one we give it up, and then we go back. He'll be able to be square here.
Side angle on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So I'm on Sal right now.
Okay.
Okay, well that's great.
So
we looked
why
at
don't
all
we talk
these
about
tools.
these? These are amazing ER collet holes. Do we need to stand here any longer, Frank?
Well, see, how are you going to know when to leave?
now we go. I think again, like
I think he goes off of us, right?
Yeah.
so.
Wait. So this is 020012.
Fuck if I know.
What needs to happen? You guys got to give him the opportunity to break, so you guys kind of have a little dialogue going.
Yeah.
So Tyler can focus on you, so he can clear.
No, I get it.
Well,
but
we'll
it's
do
just-
that. We'll be doing that. We're just bullshitting for now.
Yeah, we'll do that in real life.
Yeah.
But so the thing is, each time Sal needs to know to move.
Yeah. I
You
need a
gonna
cue.
cue him up?
Yeah. I need a
No.
cue from you.
I think that's off of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's when you guys
Yeah.
start talking to each other.
Yeah, you're just listening for, okay, well, I think that's kind of,
know,
we're kind of ready to wrap it up
It's
here.
hard right now because we're not really doing it. But when it comes time to actually do it, and me not spit on camera, I think you're going to know. Okay, so we're done. We're done talking. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for showing me all those tools, John.
Cool.
Slash
Well,
Andrew.
let's move over to this last station here.
Okay.
As you can see, we've got a plethora of pull studs and end mills here.
Hold on a second.
And the thing okay.
A plethora of pull studs.
Whew, it's like a John Reinhardt
I
video.
know. I felt a little John Reinhardt-ish right there for a minute.
And what I really like about these is the fact that these tools are all positioned. If we even touch this table, these are
right.
all going to fall.
That's right.
And the best part is they're carbide, so if they fall on the floor, they're ruined. We could literally cost the company thousands of dollars right now
right.
with one bump of this
Let's
table.
not do that.
Let's not
I
do
almost
that.
did it earlier.
Yep, let's not do that. Are we waiting on Frank?
Some dialogue right there.
Little bullshit express.
Yeah, don't know what's going on over there. The man in the mask.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Are we continuing on? Or what are we doing?
You're good.
Are we continuing?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So. No, wait. Yes, we'd like to continue, but no.
Are we continuing? Yes. Wait a minute.
I've been focusing on the camera angles, and I haven't even been looking at this.
Well, that's all right. We'll do that. We can do that after this.
Can you say the name of the part number when you get to that station, please?
I could.
Crazy.
I could.
That's not a bad idea.
Sure.
Alright, so this is our hospital number 080015.
I can.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, we could even, you could even be explicit about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that because, we're going to throw a graphic up here so you can kind of see some of the information about
Yep.
this particular tool.
I could say, hey, Frank, do you mind throwing up that graphic on the
I think that's
08002?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's test it. What do you
So, Frank, can you throw the graphic up on 080020, please? So, we're going to talk about this end mill kit. And let's put an end mill on Sal's focus spot.
That is a buttload of end mills.
That is. We might actually call it the buttload kit.
The buttload kit.
It has a ring to it. Really like that. Give me 2 buttloads, please. That sounds terrible. Let's never say that again. Add to cart.
I don't even know what to do with that.
I don't know either.
Where do I
Kinda
file that under?
Really wish I hadn't have said that.
Protect yourself, man.
Frank, did you get the overlay up? Yep. Okay. Okay. And I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, John.
You bet. So I'm going to run it.
You're going to run over to the VF3SS.
That's right.
So talk about testing and show everybody.
That's right. Okay, let's try that again. Now see, I can't remember what we said about this before. If you keep talking while I'm walking,
Yeah.
you're talking,
I
I'm
don't
walking.
think it matters. I
Yeah.
think as long as you're being John, as long as we let Sal clear out, it
Right.
doesn't matter.
Right, okay. I mean, maybe do we, like if Sal's not out of the way yet and we're like ready to go and we're out of stuff to say, I mean, we could still say, hey Sal, I'm going to walk over to I'm
Yeah.
going to walk over here now if you're
Yeah.
ready to move with me.
Right.
Hey, so before, I got a question. Before you go there, are you going to be on me or on Tyler? I think it's best if you're on me because I'm in front of Tyler.
I'd like to get to Tyler every time we transition.
Because he's the last one, right?
The last one.
So if he's on you, then I can move myself.
But I just can't be on the close-up. I gotta know when you're leaving.
Well, your cue is them having a conversation at the end of everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. But even still, just look at me. In case I fuck that up. Can we do that section again?
The problem is, Fran, and this is what we were talking about for the last few days, is you can't watch your monitor and watch all the guys at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you just have like 4 things you have to watch continuously.
But here's the thing. If he's not watching the monitor and watching the guys, he's watching the monitor and watching me.
I understand.
Either way,
Oh, I know.
We're screwed either way.
Yeah, it's
But when I'm watching the program monitor, I'm seeing where each guy is. So as long as I can get back to Tyler safely before nobody move until they look at me. That's fine. That's perfect.
so what Brian and I were just saying is, like if we've come to the end of what we can safely, that we're ready to say, can I say to Sal, hey Sal, I'm gonna head over to the bench now. You want to come with me or something like that, or?
Yeah, you could. That'll remind me to get off the cell.
Yeah, I mean, and also remind Sal to move if he's not really ready. If he thought he wasn't ready, if it wasn't time to move yet.
I think all these angles look almost on purpose every edit. The only time it looks weird is if somebody takes off.
Yeah.
Well, but that's the hard part because that's already happened twice because the focus of this whole thing is these close-ups, and so that's what you're going to be on most of the time.
Right.
We need to say, okay, Frank, we're done with the close-ups or something. No, I don't want to do that, but
I think Frank, you have to, it's hard, but you just have to listen to the conversation and switch the title.
yeah.
Let's just keep doing it. Just keep practicing it until I get it.
Okay.
So let's do this one again then.
Do this one again?
Yeah, let's
The-
talk
from
about
the-
the end mill and
from-
just from I think
right
from
here? Okay.
right?
So we were on 0012, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
00.
0020.
Yeah.
All right, I'm switching to 0020.
All right, now we're going to talk about a couple of kits. I've got two kits here. I've got 080020, which is an end mill kit. Let's talk about these first. We've got some really nice end mills.
Yeah, beautiful carbide, 3 flute end mills. I mean, great for hogging out aluminum. You know, can't go wrong. And this is basically sets up your whole machine from 1 inch all the way down to, I don't know what that even is there. Is that a 16th of an inch?
Yep.
That's a tiny little end mill. Anyway, really gives you kind of a great cross section.
And we've got this 08-0015. This is a pull stud kit. Now, this particular kit happens to be TSC pull studs. And as I'm trying to set something round down on a table.
You can see even these pull studs are just very finely machined everywhere. Oh, that's why he didn't set it that way, so it doesn't roll.
Yep.
Like that, touching it. Anyway, fine chamfering and edge breaks, and the chrome is real nice, and it's not chrome, but
Yeah, but it looks really cool, and thanks for talking about that.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I feel like we're probably about ready to wrap up here, right?
I think we're about ready to go. So the next thing we're going to do is John's going to move to the VF3SS, and Frank, no, but you said he can't move until you tell him to, and you didn't look at him. Do not move until I look at you, and then you never looked at him.
So what happened that time was I got a knock, and then I knew Rick was going over there, so I was trying to get to switch to Rick. So I went to go switch to Rick, and then that's what happened while you were looking at me.
But no, you.
Once I would have switched. But weren't you supposed
No. Tyler is your go-between camera every time.
They have to keep me on until they get out of the way.
So okay,
And shouldn't Sal always move first?
Yes.
Always Sal, then Rick, then
Tyler.
Then Tyler. Okay. If it's always the same and never changes, then everyone will get in that rhythm.
Hey, Rick took off.
I'm out of here.
You like what?
Football, like a fullback right there.
That's a PVC moment right here.
Yeah. Now we want to talk about the pull stud kit 080015, and that's these fine-looking pull studs here. You can see the kit has 100 pull studs, and take a look, Sal. I think you're zoomed in on there. Look at the threads. Look at the finish on there. These are beautiful, high-quality pull studs.
Yeah, and you've got enough here for basically 2 complete machines, even with a 50 pocket tool changer.
Yep.
You've got 2 full machines with the pull studs in one, very cost-effective package.
And once again, that coupon code is ABCDEFG. Don't forget, today only 10% off everything you see here and everything on the website. Okay, John, we've talked a lot about the tools. I think next what we should do is have you show them how we did the testing. Now, every one of these tools was tested at the Haas factory, and John's going to show us how that was all done. John,
That's
it's
right.
all you.
You got it. All right. As Brian was saying, I was lucky enough to head up the testing of all these tools, and here's an example of some of the test cut material that we were using. We did everything from easy stuff, aluminum, mild steel, all the way to difficult stuff like chromoly, heat-treated chromoly, some real aggressive cast irons and stainless steels. I don't know if we did any titanium. Anyway, I wouldn't mention that if we did. Anyway, so suffice it to say, we tested in a wide variety of materials. Right now, I've got one of these test coupons loaded up in here, and I want to just get that running for you. So let's close this guy up, and we'll press cycle start. Now you'll see this running in here. We're going to watch it run for a minute or so so you can hear it cutting. But we'll also, after a minute or so, we'll switch to actually a video that we have. This video is kind of a compilation, a little compilation we made of some of the cutting footage that we use on the videos that you find on the website. So on a variety of the tools, when you go onto the website, amongst all the specs and other data you can get about the tool, you can also find a video to see how that thing cuts. So that's kind of a nice extra bonus that you get on HaasTooling.com. Anyhow, so let's say that my demo's finished here. We probably don't want to come in and take a close-up to that, do we?
No, because what I just realized is we're going to come back to this area right here.
Yeah.
But that's a logistical problem.
So should I not? I don't think we should get the test cutting here because that just puts me like in a
Yes.
awkward situation.
Yeah.
We're not even going to use that shot.
I feel like it's just like maybe Sal pushes into right here and just shoots through the window to establish that we're actually cutting
We can do that.
How far
like
over?
this.
Yeah, how far? Well, no, can you get? But then, that's what I'm thinking.
So this thing is going to be right here.
See how far that way you can get.
When I leave right there, I can just come
That's what I'm thinking.
over here.
There you go. And now you're out of Rick's way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I can see the part.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I press cycle start and this thing's running.
I think
We
you should
hit-
look at this camera though when you're on.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
Look at this camera.
That's the main right
Okay.
Yeah. That's the pyramid shot. That's the main. Shoot that, and then when the cutting happens, you're going to pan right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. And we can see.
And then at some point, after maybe a minute, I'll say, so Frank, maybe you want to cue up that video we had of this, what this thing looks like up close and personal, so the viewers can get a better look at it.
Now we're going to get close to that stuff.
Close to what?
Closer to the cutting, like pick up the camera and walk up there.
Dude, right now I'm filling the whole frame with the vise.
Okay.
So I'm
Boom.
zoomed in.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
So we will have established that we're actually cutting here. We'll hear it, and then we'll cut away to the video. But I don't think it's going to be for very long because I don't see it running, so I can't really talk over it.
See, I don't think we do that. I think John has to talk through the cutting. I think he has to say, I'm going full width, cutter width here. I'm going full depth.
maybe he's just describing it.
Yep.
It doesn't have to necessarily be in time with that video. He's just describing the conditions.
It's 3:30. Is it time to get one more from the top?
Well, we haven't even finished this one.
I kind of want to go. My daughter's birthday. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but we can finish this one. I just thought he said let's start another one.
Oh, no. Let's finish this one.
Okay. So then Andrew has to throw it back to me and
That's
Mark.
right.
Who's
Okay,
gonna be-
so that kind of sums up what we're doing here, what we did with the testing at the factory to get these tools ready for sale, to give us the confidence to sell them across the country. Now I'm going to throw it back to Brian, and Brian and Mark are going to talk some more about a couple of special tools that they really are interested in and think you guys will be interested in too.
Hey, Tyler, so you think you should move?
You know what? That's what I should. Yeah. Go ahead. I probably need to move forward so you could get in position. Yeah. And then.
Well, but then nobody's on camera.
Yeah. So I jumped on you after when Brian was going to say I'm passing it off to Brian. I got on your.
You should already be on.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And I'll just like kind of pan it.
But how's he going to get behind you?
Well, he's on this guy. You're gonna.
I go forward.
Well, I know, but
He's moving forward.
That sounds great.
so you got to. It's a coordination nightmare. It'll never work. You would have to start with Tyler, and then Rick would need to move into position. You'd have to switch to Rick, then Tyler could move, and then Sal could come in. That's a lot.
You just gotta know who's gonna be the last camera.
Well,
We're going backwards. We're going backwards.
Yes.
Once we get down here, we're gonna go backwards.
but Andrew said that we're going to watch a video, right?
Yeah.
You guys can move during. Everybody can move while the video plays and get in position from there.
Do
But
we?
I don't know if the video's not necessarily the end of it.
No, it's just an opportunity for everybody.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
What if we just play?
Yeah.
What if we play one of the cutting videos from the website?
You can play anything as long as it feels enough time. These guys can move around.
Yeah, it's really just one of the minute-long cutting
Can-
videos.
Can you have a browser open and go right to that? How do?
I would just need to have the file loaded.
Yeah, let's just do the.
I wouldn't wanna go to the browser.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have the file ready and then.
Okay.
When we hit that, all that needs to happen is you gotta move forward a little bit. Exactly. And then Rick's gonna run behind you. Yeah.
Because what we're doing is now this is our last position. This is Mark and I talking about all the coming soon tools.
Doesn't really matter.
So, yeah, so Rick can get in position and I'll get, everyone gets
Yeah.
in right here.
It'll be Mark and I. It'll be Mark mostly doing the talking here. This is your spot, Sal.
I'm still mid. I'm still mid.
I'll do mid tools.
So, and if Mark's roughly right here,
Hey, can I ask a question real?
I think you want to be a little wider, right?
Wider?
Well, it's hard to do without.
Are you gonna steer it or something?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Because see, I think what happens is a lot of times I'm switching and your shot and Tyler's shot look very similar. So I think we need to just make sure that one of us is more wide and the other one is as close in as you can get. Like with that lens, you just gotta do it all the way in.
Right here we can pull it, but when we're right here, we're pretty much like next to each other. So that's all I was focusing on.
Okay, we're good. So you want to just kind of finish it up?
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Let's say so. John just cued the video. Do you want to let him know when you're done with the video, so he knows to get back on air? I think you just say, "Hey, John, we're done. The video's over,
And we're back.
and we're back."
No. Frank points at me. John's done. You say,
No, I don't. But I don't think the video wraps up. Well, whoever it is, I don't think the video wraps up. I think it's in the middle of his spiel. Is it? Isn't it?
no, I think we do it at the end.
He does his whole spiel about it, and then he runs the demo at the end.
Yep, say, hey, I
Okay.
know the demo was hard to see, but we recorded it and we're going to play it for you. So, Frank, cue the video. While it's playing, these guys do what they just
So
did.
he talks for a little bit, then he runs the demo, then he talks some more, and then he plays the video at the end.
His whole thing.
And you guys move around and then I point.
And when you come off the video, you point to me. And I said, okay, here we are. I'm back here. Mark's back here with me. And we're going to talk about all of these tools. These are not on the website yet, but this is just an example of all the things that we're working on. And in the coming months, we're going to have more and more tools. Matter of fact, at some point, we plan on having more than 10,000 part numbers on the website. So Mark, I know you're excited about some of these tools. Would you talk about these for a while? Sure, Brian, I'd love to talk about these for a while. Matter of fact, I can talk for hours and hours and hours. Okay, Mark, now here's where we transition back to John again.
What? Oh, he's going to do a website.
Website. This, Sal, this one, you're out of it. I think at this point, you're done.
This is a quick one, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Can Sal be on John for the first time? Let me make a suggestion. Before John plays that video, can he do the website thing from over there?
Yeah, we could just do the whole thing.
Perfect.
You know what we should do too? We should play the video while he's starting the demo. We're gonna watch it twice. It's gonna be hard to see the demo.
Play it while we're doing the demo?
Yeah, well, say like play for 5 seconds with Sal, and then
But he's going to talk about the demo.
oh, is he gonna talk about what's
I think so.
Okay, so he's going to do kind of a little intro, just a little introduction about testing. Then he's going to run the demo.
Yep.
Then he's going to do the main body of his speech.
Yep.
And then he's going to, and then he'll do the website.
Then he'll do the website demo. And then
And
he'll say,
then
hey, I
he'll
know
do
you
a-
guys couldn't see the cutting very well. We have it recorded on video. Thanks for sticking with me. Frank, cue the video.
Right.
When that video went.
Just hustle around to your new position.
Well, no, Mark and I will be standing here. Oh, these guys you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, once the video's over, I'm going to point to you.
Yep.
And I'll probably be on time right now.
And I'll say, hey, we're back. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now Mark and I are going to talk.
Do you think John do you think John closes by saying, let's watch the video, and after that, we'll jump back over to
Sure.
Mark and Mark
Yeah.
and Brian, just so that that's already him saying goodbye, basically,
Yeah.
or I'm done.
So, the audio hasn't moved. It's been good.
Okay, so here's the one last thing to do then, Frank. How do we do this, guys? I think I don't add any value here. I think I get out of frame, I get out of camera. Mark talks about these tools because that allows me to come over here for the swag and the closing.
Okay, so you say you're
So Mark's going to be talking for 10 minutes.
so he's gonna throw it to Mark.
Well, I'm going to be there.
You need to close up of the shirts.
It's going to be Mark and I.
Okay, and then you step out.
I'm going to say Mark's going to show you some new tools, and then I'm going to get the hell out of there. And that way I can be over here. When Mark's done, he throws it to me. Does that work?
Then you close it out. Swag and close out.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, we're going to practice.
Yeah.
So as soon as they look at you, I'm like, is this silent? No, then you look up at them and say,
That's really your biggest job is just tell him when to switch.
yeah.
Be next to me and like tap me on the shoulder or something.
We'll get a stick so you can stay distant.
Nelson has a bunch of photos he wants to show.
Well, he's got a handful. It's not a bunch, is it? Like,
4 or 5?
yeah,
I think he just tells you when those come up.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
But how are, here's my question. Now we got a video, now we got photos, now we got overlays. How are you going to keep track of all this stuff?
I'm trying to put them in order so that I go from top to bottom in this list of layers.
Okay.
And as I'm just listening, I'm trying to pay close attention to what you're saying and bring up what you guys are talking about when you say it.
And switch to the correct cameras.
Yeah. What is the swag section gonna look like?
I don't know. I mean, you can see some of the cool t-shirts we have. I want to spend 10 seconds on swag because I don't know what the hell to say about it.
Yeah, it's not that big a fucking deal either.
I wouldn't.
fucking cares?
I
We have
think
t-shirts now.
when Mark's doing his thing, I'll grab a bunch of it and I'll just have it right here.
Should be wearing a hat. You put a beanie on.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, we talking about having you.
Yeah, now it's gonna be you with the 10 shirts on.
No, it's too hot right now.
I know.
We got these cool hats. We've got some other things. We got this cool beanie with this giant made in China sticker right on the front. Let me peel that. Well, we won't show that, obviously. We'll take it out. And we got some other stuff in this box, but I can't show you this. Huh? Oh, a clock. Hickory dickory clock. Okay, we got a clock, all kinds of cool stuff. This will be live on the site in a week or two. Just keep going to hosstooling.com, and we're adding something new all the time. Adding something new all the time. Now, what's going to throw a wrench into this is how we do the exit.
What about the last call back to the fucking PC code?
Yes, if we may end up going back to Mark where he machined something, or maybe he has machined something.
What if you, I feel like we should see the PC code when he first machines it. Like Gas had said, it'll be just in the very beginning of the video, live stream.
Yep.
What if he just walks up with the part with the PC code on it? Don't forget the PC code.
That
Here
would
it
be
is.
even better. He
Then
takes it
you don't have to change.
because he's got a half hour to take it out of the vise and blow it off and
yeah.
say, so,
And he can come and see you there.
yeah.
He's gonna bring you the part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the PC code in it. We may bring Sal back in for that and set it here
Why don't we want to just turn the camera to the machine?
because then they got to move again. We're trying
Yeah,
not to move.
like those guys got to move over again.
Tyler only has the tilts.
I know, but we're also trying to keep all the tools in the background for the closing.
Yeah, I think this is what you want to close on, the swag and the tools and.
All right, if Tyler goes to that angle though, everybody can move around, I think. I mean, I know it's more stuff, but
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep less movement.
Mark's gonna be right here. It's not that bad. Let's have Tyler rotate over there. That looks good.
Okay, we can do that.
Then you guys, once you see Tyler hit that, you guys can just run around to the other side.
And then Rick can set his camera.
Yeah, it's not bad. I got
And you can set your camera up for the right shot.
Yeah, you want to set up here for the wide shot, and then Sal, you can get on this side.
I don't think there's any need for Sal at this point.
Maybe he gets a close up of his part.
PC code part?
Okay. Let's see. Wide shot from about where you're standing.
Isn't Tyler gonna be maybe they don't have to because he's
I moved back here where I started with Mark, and then Rick has all this stuff. Yeah. Essentially, all we need for the ending. So I pretty much end up where I started, which is kind of cool.
he wants to close it out where he's at.
You can still close it that way, is that right?
Tyler has to move over here though. He won't pull back over here. He's gonna
Yep, I just talked about hats.
Talk about the swag. You're using Rick on Rick.
Point to that machine. No, don't leave yet. You're gonna point to the UMC. You're gonna spin around, show Mark.
Well, actually, I wanted to move out of the way here. So Rick.
Hold on a second. Go ahead and point to that machine. So Mark's talking about his PC code that he made. Sal's got to get the full
Michael,
code. Go grab it.
Now we'll have same thing. We'll have like a location. We'll set it.
We'll use the same location.
We'll set it right there.
Okay, yeah, that works too. Yeah.
Okay, now that you're settled. Okay, so that's where the PC code is. I go to you. And then that gives Tyler time to leave. And Rick leaves. And now you guys both have to watch that for the ending.
And you both set up here for the ending. Okay,
Alright, give us the ending.
bye-bye.
Goddamn right. That's it.
What did that, remember that video I sent you